Design is what makes Bruck's Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brucksnightguard.com and order yours today.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Oxford.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
The weather is warming up and spring is just around the corner at Miller Sand and Landscape Supply. I'm Craig Miller and we've got something for everyone. From bulk materials like sand, gravel, and mulch to beautiful outdoor decor to make your outdoor living space the envy of the neighborhood. See our beautiful selection of Mazzarelli fountains, flowers to brighten your garden, and an outdoor center loaded with beautiful decor. Whether you need a little or a lot, visit Miller Sand and Landscape Supply.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to TV 24 News. I'm Dottie Rimpsey.
And I'm Lacie Clonts. Here's the news for Tuesday, August 20th, 2024.
Well, it's the beginning of the school year, and for students throughout the nation, hundreds of thousands are moving into their dormitory living facilities. But just a few days ago, a shocking find was discovered on the campus of Northeastern State University in Oklahoma. An investigation is underway there. That's because a fetus was found in a dormitory bathroom at Northeastern State University. The president, Rodney Hanley, he shared the news on the university's Facebook page, saying that the fetus was discovered inside a community restroom in a residence hall on campus. Now, Hanley says school officials immediately contacted ambulance services along with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation and the university as well. Now, they're offering counseling services to students who were affected by this unfortunate situation. The mother of the fetus has since come forward, and now she's seeking medical attention.
A former Trussville physician is facing multiple charges and has been sentenced to prison. 60-year-old Dr. Janikai Erla tried to be a 17-year-old patient's, end quote, sugar daddy. He pleaded guilty in May to 2 counts of possession of child pornography and 1 count of first-degree human trafficking. Per AL.com, Erla, whose medical license was suspended shortly after his 2022 arrest, was sentenced Monday morning to 15 years in prison with 3 years to actually serve behind bars by Jefferson County Circuit Judge Shanta Craig Owens, who was assigned to preside over the case after a Blount County judge recused himself. Court documents said Erla will receive credit for time served since October 11, 2022. His immigration attorney told the court he will be removed from the U.S. following his prison release. Erla was booked into the Blount County Jail Monday immediately after sentencing. Erla was initially arrested almost 2 years ago when he had sexually explicit text conversations with a teen patient of his and then showed up to meet her at a Days Inn. However, once at the motel, Erla was met by law enforcement officers instead and was taken into custody on a charge of first-degree human trafficking of a minor. At the time, he was the doctor at the Wellness Center in Trussville. According to court records, the Blount County Sheriff's Office launched the investigation October 5th of that year when the mother of the 17-year-old female contacted investigators. On the previous day, October 4th, her daughter was seen by Erla. The teen girl told her mother that Erla had put the stethoscope on her breast instead of above her breast. Authorities said in charging documents that after the physical exam, Erla took the victim to his office and told her how beautiful she was and how pretty her hair was. He then had the teen put her cell phone number in his cell phone. He proceeded to send her a message that read, "You can text me whenever you feel like it." The next afternoon, Erla texted the girl and asked how she was feeling. He stated in text, "Please promise me that you won't tell anyone. I mean it. Let's keep it a secret, and I won't tell anything to anyone, I promise. I respect your mom and dad, and this is between you and me." Then on October 5th, the girl's mother gave law enforcement consent to search her daughter's iPhone. The next day, the mother gave investigators permission to assume the teen's identity online and on her electronic devices. An undercover investigator with the FBI Child Exploitation and Human Trafficking Task Force continued to communicate with the doctor pretending to be the teen victim, texting him messages such as, "Please don't tell my parents." Over the course of the next 2 days, Erla corresponded with the undercover investigator whom he believed to be the teen, telling her that their conversations were top secret and asking that she delete the messages. During the conversation, he told the teen that he would be her sugar daddy and would take care of her. He even sent her the definition of sugar daddy. The investigator, still pretending to be the teen, texted Erla, "So are you my sugar daddy?" And they continued to have all sorts of conversations like that. Erla said, "I want you to play with me and own me. You can treat me like a lover." He went on to write, "I took a risk and asked you to be my sugar baby. I was afraid to say, and you may freak out. I am a middle-aged, sad man, and you're a bubbly senior in high school, about to go to college. And one of my friends said that he had a sugar baby who was also a senior in school, and she made a big difference in his life, and they had fun together and said that you will see a huge, nice experience." Authorities said Erla tried to set up a location to meet the teen. He suggested a movie theater where an English movie could be seen, so there would not be many people there. He said he couldn't meet over the weekend, but could on Monday or Tuesday. He then suggested that they meet at the Trussville Regal Theater. He sent a screenshot of the times a movie would be playing. He initiated and engaged in long and detailed discussions about what he wanted to do to the teen. He talked about taking her to Gadsden and supporting her financially. Records show that he then said a movie theater may not be private enough and suggested they meet at a Days Inn in Aniana. He made arrangements to meet the teen there at 6 p.m. after he closed his office and promised to bring multiple things to entice her. Authorities said Erla knew the teen was 17 years old. On October 11th, Erla traveled to the Days Inn to meet what he thought would be the teen girl. He brought with him numerous things again to entice her, including $386 cash. Authorities said he had promised to give her $50. Instead of finding the teen girl, he was met by law enforcement, where authorities say he admitted to the crime. He was then arrested 2 months later on the child pornography charges. Blount County District Attorney Pamela Casey previously said the joint investigation was carried out by Blount County Sheriff's Office, the FBI's Internet Crimes Against Children, and FBI Online Covert Employee, and many, many more departments.
What a sad story.
I know.
What a sad story. Well, if you work with the emergency medical services or work within the emergency medical services capacity and you want to beef up your skills, the city of Talladega has its doors open for you. You see, the city will host the Alabama EMS Challenge on Wednesday. That's tomorrow, August the 21st. It's going to be taking place from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Talladega Speedway. Alabama ES will offer a free continuing education initiative that is presented in partnership with the Alabama Fire College and allows emergency medical services providers, nurses, firefighters, students, and others to elevate their skills by participating in free physician-led lectures and hands-on training sessions. Now, those participants who attend the lectures session of the training can receive credits for attending those lectures either in person or online. However, if you want to receive credit for the Skills Lab section, that will include pit crew CPR advanced airway, surgical airway, and megacode scenarios with the physicians, you must attend in person. Now, if you are interested and want additional information, you can contact Dr. Ferguson at willfergusonmd.gmail.com or Wes Ward at wward@emschallenge.org.
2 men have been killed in separate early morning shootings in the Birmingham area. The Jefferson County Coroner's Office identified the victims as 44-year-old Brandon Barkley Jones and 22-year-old DeAnthony DeJuan Jones. Per AL.com, Brandon Jones was shot at 1:03 a.m. in the 1200 block of Woodsley Street in eastern Jefferson County on Tuesday. He was pronounced dead on the scene at 1:28 a.m. Jefferson County Sheriff deputies are currently investigating this case. Then, DeAnthony Jones was shot at 1 a.m. in the 2100 block of Avenue I in Inslee. He was taken to UAB Hospital where he died at 1:39 a.m. Birmingham police are investigating his murder as well. No additional details have been released in either killing, and the deadly shootings mark the 101st homicide in Birmingham this year and the 128th in all of Jefferson County. A teenage male is in jail after firing shots at a girl because she didn't give him her phone number. Officers responded around 7:30 p.m. Friday to Solomon Park on Choctaw Street in Dothan on a report of shots fired. According to Dothan Police Lieutenant Scott Owens, officers saw a vehicle leaving with several juveniles inside. They stopped the vehicle and found guns inside. They also recovered fresh spent shell casings in the park. A 17-year-old boy was taken into custody for questioning. Owens said that fortunately no one was injured. Witnesses and the suspect told police he was angry at the target of the shooting because she had not given him her phone number at school earlier that day. At Solomon Park, he saw the victim with her boyfriend and opened fire with a 9mm handgun. The teen is being charged as an adult with 2 counts of first-degree attempted assault. He is currently being held in the Houston County Jail. Owens stated, "The Dothan Police Department takes this type of conduct very seriously and will hold any person engaging in this type of conduct accountable according to the law. It is a miracle that no one was injured or killed by the actions of this suspect."
Well, it's time for our community spotlight. And today we have the Gadsden Amateur Radio Club. Let's take a look.
Good evening. I'm Monty Hill with the Gadsden Amateur Radio Club, and this is
Todd Harden, Gadsden Amateur Radio Club, Whiskey 4 Tango Mike Hotel, W4TMH, once again with the Gadsden Amateur Radio Club.
And we're here to talk to you about the Gadsden Hamfest that we will be having September the 21st at the venue at Coosa Landing in Gadsden. We will be from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and we'd like to invite everyone to come out to our Hamfest. Hamfest is for ham radio operators and anyone that's not a ham radio operator. We like to see everyone there.
We are definitely encouraged in school age, 18 years and younger. We'll get in for free on Saturday, September the 21st, next month, once again at the Gadsden venue at Coosa Landing. We are offering $1,000 worth of scholarships at the Hamfest, and we will guide you on how to apply for those. If you are not a ham and want to apply at school age, we encourage you to come out. Once again, Saturday, September the 21st, to our Hamfest. We're trying to get more involved in STEM. You teachers that are viewers that are teachers, you can go to the GadsdenAmateurRadioClub.com, research us, and go to our website. There's some contacts at the bottom of the page that reach out, email us, and we'd like to get more involved with you. Isn't that right, Monty?
Absolutely, we would. Ham radio is an interesting hobby. As I like to say, there are 2 parts to it. There is the hobby part for the individual, and then the service part for the community. With the individual, you can explore many different facets of ham radio that ham radio has to offer. And from a community standpoint, we're always there to help out for events or in times of disaster when communications break down and the only thing left are radios that operate over the airwaves.
You're watching the
You're watching the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden. We'll be right back.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team One Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team One Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models, you got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team One Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
At Family Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
I'm Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back. You're watching TV 24 News. Well, lots of changes taking place on Highway 21 North, that is in Anniston, in collaboration with AlDOT. They're working to make transportation a little safer from milepost 258 to milepost 265 in the city. Those sections include that specific area of where Aldi's grocery store is, where it's located, that is. Now, here's what you can expect for the next several months. Lane closures, of course, but the scope of the work includes so much more. It's going to include modifying media crossovers, removing and constructing, of course, turning lanes, constructing U-turn bulbs, modifying businesses, addressing drainage components, and of course, resurfacing Highway 21 in that area. The work there in that area is not expected to be completed until sometime in November.
Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall has obtained temporary restraining orders against 5 illegal gambling facilities in Selma. From our friends at AL.com, Marshall's office on Friday filed for the Troves Against Jokers 777 on East Highland Avenue, Mini Bingo on Dallas Avenue, which is the former Big Star Groceries building, Selma Charity Bingo on Highway 14 East, Selma Bingo on Hickory Road, and Lucky Duck on Highway 80 West. Dallas County Circuit Judge Dodd McMillan granted the AG's request on Monday. According to Marshall, with the restraining orders in place, the facilities must cease all operations and there can be no further financial transactions connected with the facility or those operating the facility until further orders from the Circuit Court of Dallas County. Marshall also sought and executed 6 search warrants at each of these gambling facilities as part of the ongoing investigation. One of the search warrants was carried out at an address on Lewis Street. Court documents allege the facilities contain slot machines, gambling devices, and illegal gambling. Records show authorities located 24 slot machines at Mini Bingo. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, the Dallas County Sheriff's Office, and the Dallas County District Attorney's Office assisted Marshall with the investigation. Marshall said the law is clear. Gambling in Alabama is illegal. He stated, "These facilities are operating with complete disregard to Alabama law. I applaud Dallas County Sheriff Mike Grantham's dedication to combat this white and willingness to invite our team to assist in addressing these criminal enterprises.
Well, I guess they realize now that he means business.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, I just want to talk a little bit about what's going to be taking place with Highway 21 going with the north section in Anniston. Lots of changes going on there.
Oh, I know.
Because I'm glad they're doing it too.
Yes, it's for a good cause, good reason.
To make it safer in that area for sure.
Well, coming up, your area weather right here on the TV 24 News, presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. We'll be right back.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox, 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Hey everybody, I'm Larry May. I've been in the entertainment business for over 25 years. I've written for the local paper. I've interviewed a lot of touring artists and local artists here. And what I figured out is how much talent we have here in Alabama. That's why we put a new show together for you called Entertainment Alabama. Come watch us for the hottest new acts and some of your favorites that are national touring artists.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chappell, with Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Allie Bobo, and hasn't today been a pleasant day so far, being sunny and in the 80s all day long? Let's take a look at the next 3-day forecast. Today, for Thursday, it will be in the mid to upper 80s, and the humidity only being 45% for today and Wednesday, making a real feel in the 80s. There's a 20% chance of rain on Thursday, and the temps could feel a little bit warmer throughout the day, but it's not as extreme as last week. This evening will only be 58 degrees and clear. Tomorrow and Thursday will be in the mid-60s and partly cloudy. Monday, there was a blue moon, which means dust particles were in the wavelengths of the light, giving the moon its bluish tint. But this also means it was an awesome opportunity for great pictures and videos. And if you have any, we will love to see them. Send them to abobo at tv24.tv. The forecast for this week will be in the mid to upper 80s, in the evening the low to mid 60s. Tomorrow and Thursday will be the only days this week where we could see any chance of rain at a 20% chance. Sunday will be at 10%. Now for extreme weather across the country. Another round of storms hit the state of Utah with full force, leaving some residents impacted like the Red family from Orem, Utah. Weeks prior, they just had their home remodeled. Red states, everyone is safe, it's just a house. Not many would react in such a positive outlook after a powerhouse of a flood swept into their own home. I'm meteorologist Allie Bobo, and this was this week's weather outlook. Up next, sports.
Hello, I'm Ellen Tibbetts Hurst with today's WEAC TV 24 Sports. Last week I reported to you about the Beanie Bowl, which is the last Jack State scrimmage game before their season kickoff. It is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. However, Greg Seitz, JSU Athletic Director, informed me that they have decided to close it to the public. This will not be a public event this time. Due to continued upgrades taking place at Amherst Stadium and Burgess Snowfield, Jacksonville State University will be unable to accommodate fans for the football team's annual Beanie Bowl scrimmage Wednesday. Greg Seitz stated, quote, "We know how excited our fans are to see the Gamecocks in action, but we're looking forward to having a first-class operation fully in place with all our new amenities on August 29th, unquote. Again, the Beanie Bowl Jack State scrimmage game is not a public event and will be closed. However, Jack State will kick off their home opener game on August 29th at 7 p.m. at Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium against the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Come on out and support the Gamecocks." Hey, some exciting news for all of you Jack State sports fans. Last night we did a practice run for the new Jack State live show. It will be from 6:30 to 7 p.m. with the Coach Rich Rod show following it from 7 to 8 p.m. hosted by none other than Eli Gold, as you see here. These shows will be live from the Apothecary on the Square in Jacksonville, Alabama, and an app will be available on WEAC24.com and available through the App Store for free. Look for WEAC24. Also, you can see it streaming through WEAC24's $10 TV. Go to 24ctn.com and you can get over 166 stations plus local high school sports, all for only $10. The first show will be this Monday, August 26th, live from the Apothecary. And you can call in the show and ask questions. The number to call will be 256-369-1688. Again, get a pen. That will be 256-369-1688. Last night we had Coach Shannon O'Keefe talk in the first segment for the Jack State Live Show, and we had Bill Bubba Bussey directing it all. Even Eli. What fun this will be. Again, the first part of the show will feature different guests, and from 7 to 8, it will be the Coach Rich Rod Show with Eli Gold. Mark your calendars for Monday nights, and again, to remind you, you will be able to call in the show if you can't make it, and the number to call in will be 256-369-1688. We will see you at the Apothecary on Monday nights during football season. We can't wait. I also reported that Clay Webb, Jack State's offensive lineman, is on the preseason watch list for the Outland Trophy watch list, which is the award that goes to the best college football interior lineman in the United States, as judged by the Football Writers Association of America. Well, watch for him here on the watch list for the Lombardi Award as well. The Lombardi Award is for the best college football lineman of the year. Congratulations, Clay. The Gamecock Nation will be cheering you on this season and watching those awards, and we wish you all the best. Oh, and by the way, speaking of bowling coach Shannon O'Keefe, here's the schedule for the upcoming season. The Lady Gamecock bowling team will start their season off in Orlando, Florida, October 18th through the 20th. Good luck, ladies, and join us this Friday on Rise and Shine at 7:30 a.m., where Courtney and I will have Coach O'Keefe as our guest. Can't wait. JSU Volleyball had an exhibition match and faced Troy last Saturday. Jack State split 4 sets after only having 6 preseason practices. Coach Schroeder states that they are getting a better team and that his team has a chance to be better than just a year ago. Jacksonville State will host the Gamecock Classic on August 30th through the 31st, and the first day they will face Arkansas Pine Bluff at noon, and they will also see New Orleans at 7 p.m. And on the second day they will play West Georgia at 2 p.m. Please make sure to watch WEAC TV 24 on Facebook, online, Roku, YouTube, and $10 TV to catch all your local high school action as well. And now for today's Tibbetts' Tidbits. Y'all, football is here. Yes, it is. This Saturday will be week 0 with many FCS teams starting the gridiron action. We now have football every Saturday. Get this, for the rest of the year. Yes! This will be the second year that JSU has been in Conference USA after moving up from FCS in the ASUN Conference. Look at this realignment of Conference USA. They're on the bottom after JSU moved up to FBS in the conference. Big changes in Jacksonville, Alabama, all good ones. I say that after beating Ole Miss and Florida State and giving Auburn a scare. Jack State was already being talked about. And after the Marching Southerners performances in stadiums and parades all over the world, yep, we were definitely getting on the map. But now that we are with the big boys in the FBS, so to say, people are taking more interest. All the upgrades, great athletes, coaches, facilities, people are definitely going to say, hey, we need to visit that place. But look at this. The Big Game Boomer on X rated the best college marching bands in every state. And in the state of Alabama, I don't see an SEC symbol there. Do you guys? Yep, that's right. They were recognized. That will be JSU, the Marching Southerners. They got that one right. But the best 50 college football head coaches, I'm just too tired to argue that one, and I'll just leave this right here. Coach Rich Rod isn't included, but let's just let the play on the field do the talking, shall we? So with all that said, again, Thursday, August 29th, put on some Gamecock red, grab a friend, your family, head to Burgess Snowfield at the newly upgraded Amherst Stadium and take in some Jack State football and listen to those Marching Southerners. It will be an experience you will not regret. And that concludes today's Tibbetts' Tidbits, Jack State Conference USA edition. I'm Ellen Ann, and I approve this message. And if you have a sports, feel-good, funny, or otherwise story, please email me at ellen@tv24.tv. And if I write a tidbit about it, I'll give you a shout out and you will get a free tidbit t-shirt. Till next time, sports fans, see you next time.
We want to thank you for watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. Signing off from Oxford, Alabama. Have a great night, everyone.
May not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 2324 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Sunny King Ford in Anniston, Oxford is less than half a mile from I-20. Take exit 185 and head north on Alabama 21 for 0.4 miles. When you top the hill entering Anniston, you'll see us on the right. There are 4 entrances to our campus: South Gate, Main Gate, North Gate, and P Street. We recommend sales, parts, service, and quick lane guests enter through the main gate. Shoppers are